Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Antics and Anecdotes. I'm Leonardo.
I'm Luke.
I'm Leo.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Leonardo. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Excited to be on first podcast.
Everybody, this is Mr. Lucas Ford, Plexico Ford, and it's the first time guest on the podcast. First time.
Long time due.
Lovely to have you.
Guys.
Welcome. All right, guys. Well, let's just hop right into it. We're talking earlier about Dogecoin, and Mr. Jackson Myers, why don't you give us a little explanation of what the hell happened today with that?
So Dogecoin is basically just this like meme cryptocurrency. Like it's literally just a joke. Like it's based off the Doge meme, and it's been floating around like one coin being valued worth like fractions of a cent, like nothing. And today, actually over the past like month or so, it's been going up a lot because like Elon Musk has been talking about it. Like all these people are like buying into it. And you know, the whole like Wall Street bets thing, the same thing with like GameStop and all that. Like they were just like, people are just like putting money in it because they think it's going to keep going up. And like today it went up almost 200% at one point in the day. And people are like posting screenshots on Reddit and whatnot. Like they became a millionaire off Dogecoin today. Like
That's
pretty
absurd.
outrageous. And it's like just this thing that really has no future value or implications in anything. It's literally just a meme asset that people are buying and making money off of. Some people are making a lot of money, and then some people are going to lose a shit
smoked.
ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
So
did it
it's pretty
start?
crazy.
Like who?
I have no idea
Maybe it's
how
value. Just more and
Dogecoin
more people are
started.
buying
Yeah,
it,
I mean,
so-
it's just like
its value starts from nothing. Like
it starts from nothing. It's just like people start like mining Dogecoin on their blockchain, and like that like starts
just
adding.
sounds so wrong.
It's like
so ridiculous.
starts like adding value to it, and then people like jump on board. They're like, oh, this is funny, or this is cool, like yeah, Dogecoin. They buy it, and you know, some people made a lot of money, like millions of dollars off it.
that's fucking crazy.
That's if they've already
Yeah.
sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon Musk tweeted today like 3 different tweets about like Dogecoin. Like,
Yeah.
it's only going up, and like another meme of like a dog at like an office table, like explaining what it is.
So funny. Like whenever Elon or someone like that tweets something, the way that it affects the market.
Well, they're literally an,
stuff like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
influencer. That's
Yeah.
they influence people
Insane.
to do things, and it's like
Yeah.
they
I
just
know,
have a
yeah, it's
massive
pretty
following
absurd.
through social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have massive influence on how the markets work. Like Elon with
crazy.
Bitcoin too. Like
Yeah.
he was like trashing Bitcoin at the end of 2020, just like trashing it. Like, oh no, I don't think this is that great. Meanwhile, you know, Tesla's literally buying like over $1 billion.
Yeah,
for it while he's
yeah.
saying
What?
that. And then as soon as they announced that they bought a bunch, it goes
Skyrocket.
up a bunch.
You think this will happen again? You think there'll be like another?
There's gonna be
like,
a bubble.
Dogecoin.
It's gonna keep happening for the next like couple months. Like we're in this like the way cryptocurrency works is like very cyclical. So like in 2017 when Bitcoin went up to like 18,000 or whatever the high was, then it like rocketed up and then it floated around that value, and then it tanked like 70% or whatever. And the same thing's gonna happen in like, you know, like 4, 5, 6, 7 something months like that.
Yeah.
No one really knows exactly when, but when the markets and like the stock markets and like the Federal Reserve, they start changing the way that the money's flowing in our country, then the markets are all going to go down. The cryptocurrency is going to get smoked.
That's pretty
But, I mean,
interesting.
it's good to be on the ride while it's going up.
Yeah. Did you did you get any stock in that or
No,
whatever?
I didn't buy any Dogecoin.
No,
you gotta be an absolute fool to get into that. Absolute fool.
That text today, literally just like the graph of just nothing, and then
Rocket. Absolutely.
absolutely absurd. Snook, put your mic a little closer too.
Okay.
Pick up as much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, that was a good little explanation. That's like just absurd how like stuff. I feel like we had that same conversation a couple weeks ago on it when what were we talking about? It was
We were
something.
talking about the GameStop stuff.
Yeah,
It's the same thing I
yeah,
was
yeah.
wondering,
No, but
Not
what
Except
was
that
the other
real
thing?
stock.
You were talking about it hella. I think that has like no value, and it was like
NFTs.
or something like
Remember
that you
the
buy. Remember, and like
the
you
NFT?
buy it.
Oh,
Like
oh
the-
yeah,
the-
the images
the digital
and things.
art.
The
yeah,
digital art.
yeah, that
was-
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just value based off of what?
I mean,
Nothing.
NFTs are like part of like the cryptocurrency world. Like people,
Yeah.
like you buy those things. They're like the images are on the blockchain, and then people they have value because they're the original JPEG image, and people then buy them with cryptocurrencies.
It's just absurd.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, the whole crypto world is just like so so convoluted. It's so weird, and it's like so hard to understand.
Yeah.
But like,
Even more so than stocks, I would think.
Oh,
Right?
yeah,
'Cause I feel like
absolutely.
stocks are very.
There's way
like-
more layers.
Yeah, exactly.
well, it's like you have to like understand why blockchain, the technology, is valuable to understand why cryptocurrencies like work. And like, I
Yeah.
was super skeptical about cryptocurrencies for the longest time, but now I think they can make you money. So it's
Yeah. They can make it some
Yeah,
good.
now people are seeing like
dinero.
real results from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's pretty wild. Well, switching into different gears here. I was watching this other podcast or listening to this other podcast the other day, and it's funny how many times like fictional governments in movies have like how much time, money, and resources they've spent on saving Matt Damon in whatever movie he's in. Like in Interstellar, they go like all the way to that planet to go and get him. Like, oh, we need to go get this guy. Spend millions on that. The Martian, literally movie just to get him back to Earth for Saving Private Ryan. This whole platoon dies just so
Yeah,
this
people
one
get
guy can live.
smoked in that
Isn't
movie.
that
So
funny?
I
Like
know,
it's
I've
just
seen
a
a thread
coincidence.
talking about that.
Wait,
Yeah.
he's in the Bournes, right?
Yeah, he's Jason Bourne, but he's
Bourne's-
kind of killing people, not really getting.
They're still
But, like, the
spending
government-
But
money
same
to get
thing,
him.
yeah.
The government
Oh,
trying
to get him. I
Yeah.
see. Yes, that's true. Actually,
Isn't that funny though? Like
Trying
I
to
just,
get Matt Damon into a certain location. How many movies are
how many
based on
fictional
that?
governments have like spent fictional money trying to save
Yeah.
him, like from whatever the hell it is.
Jason.
Yeah, I thought it was hella funny.
It's funny. It's a funny observation.
You guys have seen the Martian, right?
Yeah, I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Sick.
I
I
think
think
it's
some
like
people
one of my
don't
favorite
like
movies.
it, and I don't understand.
Yeah,
It's also
It's
like
a
one of the
little long.
most like
It's when he uses his
scientifically.
poop as fertilizer.
Yeah.
yeah. He's cutting in the bags. It's like all dry.
It's also one of
Nice.
the most like scientifically accurate, you could say,
Space
like
movies.
movies. Like scientists will say, like, yeah, this actually kind of all is very plausible. Like that's it's not like Interstellar where
yeah.
they're jumping through time
Yeah.
warp
Yeah.
wormholes and
Yeah.
shit
Going
like
into the
that.
fourth dimension and
Yeah.
sending in Morse
And they're,
code.
like-
Like,
super futuristic spacecrafts that just can travel
Yeah.
Yeah.
easily millions
like
of light
something
years.
like the Martian
Yeah.
could easily happen in like 20, 30 years. Just kind of
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be weird. Just to parachute like a giant tent down and just like,
Yep.
okay, you live in
When
here
do
now.
we-
like, here's some oxygen tanks. Go plant a couple fucking plants so you're gonna die.
wait, didn't they come out the first flying robot on Mars? Like they're gonna send one soon. It's
Oh,
gonna
no,
like
the
be able
new-
to
the
fly.
new
There's a
rover
rover up
landed
there that's been up there
or
for a few
something.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
landed
just
a
got like the
couple months
first
ago.
audio from Mars. What was that?
I
Like,
just
came out, like,
imagine
a couple-
wind
a couple
noise.
weeks ago. Yeah,
Just-
it was literally-
We just completed the first flight of an unmanned aircraft on another planet.
That's cool.
There's a little drone that
Oh.
comes out of the rover and just
Oh, so that's
flies
what it was.
around.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. That's
probably
wild.
Banjo with his crazy drone.
Yeah,
Bands
it's-
with that, like, really far away RC drone.
yeah. God, talk about piloting something. like
I wonder how they do
Delay-
that.
10
though,
minute
No, it
because-
delay.
must be like automated from the machine, from the rover. It's just like it sends data back that there's probably like no wind in the area, there's nothing around it, and then it's just like, would you
Yeah.
like to send this thing in the air? And it just
I know,
does
I
it.
wonder how they
Yeah,
operate that because it takes, I think it's like 8 minutes or something for a signal from Earth to reach Mars. Like there's that much
Yeah.
of a delay just because of
I gotta wait 16
the
minutes
speed
at
of,
least.
speed of light. So like there's only a certain, you have to preemptively 8 minutes before you want something to do something on Mars, you have to send it.
yeah,
Like,
they
the
probably
signal.
have like all like that shit dialed. Like I would think.
Yeah.
Let's make a prediction right now for the future. When do we think the first man or woman will step foot on Mars? Give me a
Step
month
foot
and a
on
year.
Mars. A month in a.
I would say like
month and then a year.
2040. I don't think
You
it's
got
gonna
you
happen.
could just give me like an arbitrary date or something. Because I just in the future, who knows? We'll look back on this. We'll be like
2050 May
I,
4th.
I would say in the 2040s would be like the most plausible. Like in
be like
another.
I'd be like September
20-ish
in like
years.
2045. I'll say.
I'd say April of 2053.
Good.
I'll say October of 2042.
Lebaz.
Well, okay, I already said mine. May 4th, 2050.
Hell yeah.
There
Good
you go.
stuff. What up, Crit?
So Jackson, you have the latest prediction. Yours was
2053.
53.
Yeah.
Mine was 45.
Yeah, I'm a little
Yours was
more
40.
optimistic.
Okay, yeah. Watch it just be like in 5 years. Just like okay.
You're wrong.
Well, I just don't think like what's the point of going to Mars? Like, what value are you gonna get?
Yeah,
out of this thing
exactly.
going there.
Yeah.
Other than to start a new planet.
Jump all our trash there. Just
Which
shoot
we're-
it all at Mars.
Which starting a new planet, we're literally like decades, centuries away from.
Yeah.
Also, like, the whole thing about that is, like, why are we spending so much time and effort going to a planet that is just completely desolate?
Yeah.
When here we actually have, like, things we can help out and, like, save.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
just
like,
to
I don't
say
think
that
we
we
should,
did
like,
it.
press the abandoned ship button.
Well, it's like, why did
before.
we ever care about landing on the moon? It was just.
Well, I'm
it's the same
saying,
thing.
well, I'm
It's
saying,
for-
like, going to Mars is in futures of starting a new planet, whatever they were saying. Like, what are you going to fucking start from? Like, there's nothing to start with.
Yeah, exactly.
start a
Like-
colony on Mars.
Like,
It would
okay, I'm
take
gonna make
forever.
some dirt mounds, dig underground, live underground, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fucking rat. I'm not going to Mars.
Fucking
I'm never
rat.
on Mars.
That would be wild. I mean, yeah. I mean, who
I
knows?
don't think I would do it. It takes
Not
5 years
qualified.
to get there. Right? It doesn't take like 4 or 5 years.
No,
I
it
think
takes
the road-
18. Takes like 18
Yeah.
months. Or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's longer than that.
No, we right there, basically, next door neighbors.
Next,
Go to sleep for a really long
yeah.
time.
You call the bass and you're having a conversation. So how's it going? 10-minute wait. Good. How are you? The longest conversation ever.
Going well. Yes.
That's pretty funny. Oh man. Anything else that you guys have had happen to you this week that's kind of wild, or anything what you want the viewers to know? Any crazy stories? Any parking tickets? Any jabronis being jabronis? I don't know.
Can't really think of any.
No,
I always
Pretty
ask.
mundane,
pretty
fast
boring
week.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, I always just have to ask.
Week. Looking forward to today. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Luke, you weren't on this podcast. I don't know if you guys were either, but remember when I brought up? Oh, yeah, you guys were. Remember when I brought up that my friend that asked those companies to tattoo their brand name forehead, like on their forehead,
Oh, yeah.
and then like the company will pay them. My friend was like, hey, like kettle chips or whatever, like I'll tattoo your shit on my forehead, like your logo, if you like give me money and all these. And he didn't really get any responses. But then I came across this article today in
Yeah, I
a
don't know if that's,
restaurant.
like good branding.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's crazy, but this restaurant's offering a year free of hamburgers to customers that get the Farmer Boys like logo with the tractor and burger like on them, like not on their forehead but anywhere, and like they'll get free burgers for a year. And I was like, this is exactly what I was talking about.
That's kind of cool. I'm sure tons of
Only
people do
a
that.
year, though.
Yeah, and it says a California-based restaurant chain is offering customers free burgers for a year if they get hamburger tattoos bearing the eatery's name. And yeah,
I don't know. I mean, someone who's got like 300 tattoos already, if they just get like
Get a
another
little-
yeah,
small
exactly.
one like right here.
I was gonna send this article to Griffin Berg.
totally do it.
Like, you gonna do
Dude,
it?
he had a bunch of tattoos.
He's getting so
where-
many.
He just
was-
got a new
Everyone-
one.
Everyone I know who's gotten tattoos, it's like I've always heard that tattoos are like addicting. Like once you get one, you want to keep
Yeah.
getting them. Everyone I know who's gotten one has every like
Multiple.
6 months, 4 to 6 months, they get another one. It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
Griffin Burke, prime
Griffin has like
example.
8 now.
Yeah, I know.
He had one when
Which
I
is
first
dope.
met
It's like
him.
if that's
I
what you're
want to get
into.
more. It is fun.
Yeah.
J Mar, don't do it.
My sister has a bunch now. She probably has like 6.
Yeah, dude.
You guys
It's,
have
I
any?
mean,
You
like
don't-
it's
you don't have any.
I don't have any.
Jackson, you have any?
One on my leg.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
one of my dangas. Oh, that would.
I don't know. I
That
just
would be
don't-
the worst
I don't
place
feel
to
any
go.
desire to.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't really not have a desire to. I just like I want to get. If I got one, I just would put it somewhere like where it wouldn't really be visible. Like not like an arm, maybe.
Yeah, if
maybe
I like had a real
an
reason to
ankle
get one
some
or
shit.
something that was like really symbolic or
Yeah.
like heritage wise, maybe that, like I would get one. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like colored tattoos. Like everybody gets the black, just right, black and white or whatever, black ink. But I kind of like. I'd get like a red 3 or something. That'd be kind of dope.
My dad has a big colored one on his arm now. Big colored
Oh
octopus.
yeah, I forgot about that. That one's pretty sweet.
Oh, I haven't seen it since.
I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, you
after.
guys should send me a pic later.
who does?
My dad.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty sick.
What your little snap stories of Ranger? Jackson sends me Snapchats of Ranger.
dog.
Yeah, and like with the cheese sticks, he's like, "Yo, want some?" He's just sitting there like a little rat.
He never comes upstairs, but if I have a cheese stick and go upstairs with it, he chases me as fast as you can.
It's worth the energy energy usage for
My
potential
dog does
gain.
the same thing.
Yeah.
If I have food, like carrying it up to my room, it's the only time he'll follow me to my room.
Yeah.
Just hang out.
Ooh, it
Hopeful.
smells good in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopeful but futile.
Oh God. Well, switching gears here again. The you guys know the Uffizi in Florence, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like it's like an art museum pretty much. It's like a
it's
tower and it's like all this like famous artwork. And I guess people like during quarantine they're like hella bored, or after like right around now when shit's opening up, they're like going to the Uffizi and there's all these like famous pictures of like the Medusa
Statues
and like all
and
that
stuff
stuff.
like that.
And they're making like TikToks like just like memes of all this stuff. And one of them's like the Medusa. You know, like whenever Medusa looks at you, turn to stone. This meme is like one of the Medusa like looking at the novel coronavirus and turning it to stone. It's like stupid stuff like that. It's like you Italians have nothing else to do. Literally come up with the most weird shit. All right, I would read some other. What else from other one of these? Others
people, like,
use
mad at it?
animation to make figures and famous portraits look like they're socially distant or set to trending music tracks. Like, what the hell? TikTok is making the fine art of the gallery feel accessible
Our
and
country
relevant
is
to the
fucked.
masses. TikTok's making art relevant again. Great.
I'm sure some like Italian like conservatives are
Like, taking
super
huge
like,
disgrace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super
Yeah,
pissed
yeah.
about it.
Fucking mayor of Florence. Like, what the fuck are you
What
doing?
about it?
Disgracing.
Yeah.
Get the fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
Dude, speaking of art, there's this new like docuseries on Netflix about this art heist that happened in Boston in the 80s.
Oh, I want to see
And
that.
it's pretty sick, dude. Like,
Damn.
they go into all the details of like how it happened and like what like, and like get on this like tangent of like how people like in the past have used like this super valuable art as like a bargaining tool to get out of like trouble with the government, the federal government,
Interesting.
and like like
use it as
that-
currency, like the IRA. Like during the the IRA English wars, they were always using super valuable art pieces as currency.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
That is.
Did you actually watch
That
a
is
couple episodes
wild.
of it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just watched the trailer. Definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I gotta watch some new stuff. I haven't really like watched a lot of new TV shows yet. I need to watch Invincible or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Invincible on Amazon
Yeah.
Prime is a good one.
Need to watch that soon. And
That
some
sounds
other
pretty
shit.
funny.
You guys gotta watch Falcon the Winter Soldier. Super good.
I started watching that.
It's actually like super like it's kind of gory though. Like it gets like kind of wild.
I only watched the
Kinda
first
wild.
episode. How
Get,
many
like,
episodes
really
that are out now?
5 out of 6.
Okay.
Finale's next Friday.
Oh, I'll tune in.
They're
Catch
pretty
up.
good.
It's like a little more graphic than most Marvel
Yeah, there's one scene that you're like, how is this a Disney Plus show? It is bad. It's like,
Disney
oh
Plus.
god, it's real bad.
Speaking of that, there's a new Mortal Kombat movie coming out.
Okay,
Have you
yeah.
guys seen that?
If that came out on Disney Plus, the world would implode.
That would be a fun movie to see in theaters. Just like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining people getting stabbed and
fatalities.
beaten the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
His face is
Yeah.
smashed in. Yeah, just
You
over
guys
the
see
top
Kong
entertainment.
versus Godzilla? I haven't seen it yet.
No, but I know exactly what happened. Shitty dialogue and a big monkey and a big lizard fight. And then,
But that's another movie that would just be hella fun to watch in theaters. Just
Oh,
like
yeah,
crazy.
absolutely.
Me
action.
and Rad
That's
do
the whole
watch it
point.
up in Tahoe. It's
You did?
it's all right. The
'cause
first
you-
half
you can
sucks.
watch
Second
on,
half's
like-
just all action.
Yeah.
It's just like
build up and then what you want to see. It's a little giant
Yeah.
lizard in a monkey fight.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why you
exactly.
pay the whatever $8
Yeah.
to go see that shit.
the actual like script and story was complete ass.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't
it
doubt
made
it.
no sense.
They spent all their budget just on the
on
visuals.
CGI.
Not on the writers. So
literally.
not getting Steven Spielberg to
Yeah.
write the plot.
Dude, speaking of Steven Spielberg, there's the new I read an article today, the new Halo TV show is coming out. Directed by Steven Spielberg, produced by Showtime, but going on HBO Max. I don't know what the fuck that even means.
I remember hearing about that like years ago and being like, oh, it's 5 years away. But I
Yeah.
bet it's coming up.
Or wait, no, maybe it's on Paramount Plus. That's what it's gonna be on, or something. Because I was like, oh, I gotta
There's
get
so many
Paramount Plus.
fucking streaming.
If Halo goes on Paramount Plus, now I'm going to have to get Paramount
yeah,
Plus.
exactly.
Like Red
That's what I was
versus
telling
Blue?
No, it's like a real live action Halo like drama.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's gonna be like
Drama
Game of
action.
Thrones
Yeah.
but like Halo with like 6 seasons, or I don't know. Hopefully more people watch it, but
Is it going to be around Master Chief?
I don't know. I want to know like everything about it, but I also like don't. I also don't even like want to watch a trailer or anything. But the second trailer comes out, Lorenzo's someone gonna send it to me and be like, oh.
Knowing you're going to watch every like little release snippet that comes out beforehand. All
Yeah,
actors that are going to be in it and everything.
Yeah, exactly. You can already
That's
look
always
up
fun to
stuff
do.
on IMDb or whatever, and
Yeah.
a lot of like those websites or like Wikipedia will give away a lot of like who the cast is in movies and shit. Like for Endgame and stuff, like there's all these like extra actors that you wouldn't like think to be like in the movie or like whatever movie it is, and like they'll show up like in the IMDb credits and be like, well, that person's in it, or like some crazy shit.
You can
It's
be like, oh, so that person,
That's a
that
total,
person,
that
that person
character's in
didn't
the
die.
movie.
They're
yeah,
gonna-
it's a total flaw in the movie. It's like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
you just, I mean, that's why you're not like snooping around. You don't do that shit. But I've done that before.
Curiosity killed the cat. Ruins the experience.
Exactly.
The trailers almost always ruin shit because they show like all of like the best scenes.
What you
and
want to
stuff
see.
Yeah,
to
in
hook
the
you.
trailer.
Yeah, that a perfect example. When the Phantom Menace came out, we were too young, but my cousin Bobby, he went to like the release of it, and the trailer they put out literally shows Darth Maul going like with the double lightsaber sword. They show that in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
That's like the
Imagine
most
if
like,
that was, like-
oh my god, this
Yeah.
guy's a beast, and you showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like, what type of shit is that?
Yeah.
Not a
Spoiler.
surprise.
Like-
Then it also hypes people up, and they're going to go get tickets to the movie. You know?
Yeah, and
It's
ended
like,
up being dog heap. Everybody hated it. I mean, I'd like it, but
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love all the Star Wars movies.
yeah.
Except for the most recent one.
Well, yeah, the recent ones are absolute
Was that
dog shit
Rise of
compared to the
Skywalker?
originals.
Yeah, Rise of
Force
Skywalker.
Awakens was good.
Well,
I thought
there's definitely a couple
made
of
me
good new
very
ones.
optimistic for the new trilogy, and then
Like,
the second two. Were just
They're making
not
a new
great.
one now. New one. It's gonna be
Han
like the High
Solo
Republic.
movie and like Rogue One. Like,
Yeah.
what were those about?
Rogue One was dope. Rogue One was the best Disney made Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Rogue One is pretty. The script is really good.
The script is
Just, like,
super good.
screenwriting
And
and
the way
all
that it leads right into A New Hope.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Yeah.
The droid in it too, played by Alan Tundon, whatever his name is. He's like the best part of the movie. Fucking like just witty ass droid. Like, shut up, human.
It's like a non-annoying C-3PO.
yeah, exactly. He's actually a freaking beast.
No hate on C-3PO. But
You take it back.
You can take it back. All right, this episode of Antics and Anecdotes is sponsored by Coming in Clutch. Are you a petrol head? Is your first memory stealing the family station wagon? Did you watch every episode of Top Gear 16 times over? Well, then make sure to check out Coming in Clutch. It's a new age podcast about car culture, car news, and notable guests from the automotive industry, hosted by the Speedy Guidi and the LA Car Spotter. These dudes dig cars more than they need air. Make sure to give them a listen on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts from. They're also available to watch on YouTube. Thanks again, Lorenzo and Cody. Andiamo bene.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
good
guys.
dudes.
So, J. Meyer, when are you moving back down to LA with the Black
Billy.
Bear?
Oh, probably like 6 weeks, maybe. Pretty soon.
How's it gonna be
pretty
so
soon.
lit?
You guys gonna live together?
Yeah, be
That's gonna be
epic.
sweet.
That'll be a fun
And
time.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be working in Malibu, and I'm in Santa Monica, so we're gonna live in Santa Monica, Brentwood area, and
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Funny.
Yeah, so it'll be like near
Sounds
the
like
beach.
a nice area.
yeah, we'll be near Mika and Lorenzo,
Yeah.
in the same area.
Hell yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, Wilmar working across from Nobu.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that's
Literally
lit.
across the street.
Lunch at Nobu
Sick.
every day.
That literally, I'm mad. No, you would literally just
You would
be-
waste your paycheck.
Yeah, exactly. You would be making making
You would just be
progress.
at like a thin margin. Be like, I should be really rich right now, but I really love Nobu.
Yeah, I have a dope job. I make like $80K a year, but I spend $75K at Nobu a year.
I have a tab there. It's always open.
Yeah, dude, we gotta come visit once you get like your place and everything. We'll all come down, a bunch of the boys.
Big time.
My dad and I are going down in a week or two because he's back home. We're gonna go visit Lorenz. 'Cause we try to do whenever he's back. We're staying at the Proper Hotel. It's like this. I don't know. It's a hotel in Santa Monica. It's right near like the Ivy there in Santa Monica, and it's like one of my favorite hotels ever. I can't wait to like go back and rip it up.
nice.
It's like amazing. Like there's like 3 different rooftop bars. There's like the hotel rooftop bar here, like another part of it rooftop bar here, and then a top like
Sick.
bar. It's like
I haven't heard
it's
of
like
that.
crazy. Yeah.
Damn.
I haven't heard that place. I'll have to look it up.
Giancarlo and Nick stayed there when we were down there like a couple months ago, and that's why we went over there. And I was like, this place is so fucking dope. And Crit stayed over there like 2 nights. He didn't come back with me at the Malibu house. He like stayed with Giancarlo and Nick. I like slept at the hotel. I'm like, and then like Stefano's like, you slept at the hotel more than I did. Oh, is that shit wobbling? You gotta fix the main part at the table.
It's like resting on me. No, you gotta push it. Yeah.
Oh no, it came off the table.
Well, while Jackson's fixing that, he's an engineer. He can figure it out. Let's see. What else to talk about, guys? We can just let's just get right into.
This fog clears up.
Oh, dude, I know. I hope it does too.
It looks not too bad over the bay right now, though.
Yeah.
You see the bridge.
It'll be fine. Hopefully by 6. Let's just get right into $1 Million Butt.
Yeah.
Why don't we? Let's
Sure.
do it.
Rip
So, Luke, I don't know if you know this. You probably
I've heard it before on
Heard
the
it.
podcast.
So you get $1 million right here now, cash. But, and then I'll give you an example. You can either take it or you don't take it. It's all fictional.
No, this is real life. We're doing these things.
Show me the money first.
Alrighty.
Got a good one?
Yeah, let's wait for Jada. Give me that. You good, Jada? Yeah, sometimes
that son of a bitch on
don't
there.
do it too tight, but like you just want nice and snug.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey, get
All right, you get $1 million, but you only can eat one type of food group for the rest of your life. So meat, dairy, vegetables, grains, fruit. Like you only can choose one, and then for the rest of your life, you only can eat that one.
I feel like you could barely survive because you need like nutrients and minerals from certain foods to live.
I feel like you could do it
Let-
if you
with-
chose
with-
vegetables.
with saying that like
'cause
you wouldn't
vegetables are
die.
so broad.
You wouldn't die from it, whatever one you choose. Like your body
You
would
do
get used to
meat
it.
too. You get all your fats and proteins and minerals. I guess fish would be a different food group though, so you wouldn't get.
Does fish? I think fish counts as meat, doesn't it? In like you're talking about like the classic food pyramid that like you see in
Yeah.
school.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
think I would. I
couldn't
don't think
do
I would
that.
do it. I like food too
Yeah.
much, and like I like to cook.
Yeah,
and-
like your dishes would just be so shitty, and you get so sick of it. I feel.
yeah.
It would be like go to like a steak restaurant, you get like a steak. You're like, can I get like little mini steaks on the side? Of my
Yeah. Sliders.
As a side.
Yeah, as a side.
I'll have the meat sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a no for me. I think I could do
I'll
it.
pass.
I'd probably
Yeah,
pass.
I think I would do it for 10 million, but not $1 million.
You do it for 10 million?
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Snoop
For the
like-
rest
Snoop-
of your life.
Snook likes burritos too
You
much.
just live fast, die young with all that money,
Get
and
a
have a
veggie
great
burrito.
time.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do it. I'd be like, fucking,
Food's just too enjoyable of like an
Yeah.
aspect.
And there's so
of
many
life. Yeah.
foods.
yeah.
I like them all.
I like them all. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. But you know who would do it? Tommy.
Tommy, yeah.
Just choose potatoes.
And chicken nuggets or some
and,
shit.
and ketchup.
No,
I
you would
guess
choose
it couldn't
meat.
how you
I
can
feel like
have
anyone
ketchup.
would just choose meat.
Yeah.
But then you would just like.
Meat'd
die
be
of
the
a heart
safest
attack
bet.
at, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking like cholesterol.
Yeah.
down the
High
roof.
blood pressure.
Yeah.
Red meat just like poisons you. For
Poisons you. All right. So no one would take it. It's good to know. Good to know. All right, you get $1 million, but on this one I got from Rooster Teeth, but I just have to say because it's a really funny one. For the rest of your life, there's a deadly snail that is
Oh, I've heard
constantly trying to kill you, and if it touches you, you die. But like, and it'll keep moving, and like eventually you can like, go and travel, but eventually it'll come and it'll find you, and like it's just always making a beeline like.
and you
for
can't touch it, but it's just a regular snail.
Yeah, it's just a regular snail, moves at a snail's pace, and if it touches you, you die. So you just always gotta like plan around.
You always have like a little
this
fear of
snail.
snails.
And you can't like lock yourself in a room where it can't get you. Like
Well, yeah.
it will like get you in a sense.
I would
and,
just
like,
have like one part of wherever I lived be like just a ring around my house, and that little ring would just be a sensor. And anytime something crossed over it, I would know, and then I would just have someone pick them up
laser
and
sensors.
fucking
Yeah.
get on a plane, put them in his pocket, get on a plane, drop them in China.
Yeah, exactly.
like, see you in a couple months, bud.
yeah,
A couple
yeah,
years.
exactly.
Yeah, I would do that.
I would
Just you
do
gotta
it too.
somehow track where he is, Have someone glue a little tracker to
Can
him.
you
Yeah.
put a little like one of those Bluetooth tiles?
On his shell.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'll take it. Why not? That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I'd take it.
I would do
That'd
it.
be
It'd add a
exhilarating.
fun.
Yeah, you
aspect.
kind of look like, is he there? You just see like a regular snail, like, is it you?
What if, like, you're at a party, we're all like hanging out here or something, and like Labatt's just drinking some beer on the couch. Tommy's like, "What's that snail doing behind you, Leo?" And you're like, "Oh no, no!"
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I think I would.
Like,
take,
I
I think
assume
I
the
would take
snail
it
just
too.
like can't die.
Yeah.
Like, I assume it's an
Yeah, he
invincible
can't like
snail.
die. He can literally like go under, like on the sea bottom of the ocean, like
Oh,
just
okay,
go to the
yeah.
next continent.
I would just have 2 homes at the opposite ends of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And figure out how long it would take the snail to get.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was
point A to
thinking you
point
could
B.
also track it, just like see how long it takes for the snail to go like 1 mile, and then just like multiply that by whatever, how far many you
Yeah,
live.
yeah, exactly. Because realistically,
Because if the snail can go in like a straight line, like under the bottom of
Yeah.
the water, then it's pretty easy to figure out how long it would take.
probably
to get
doesn't
there.
even wouldn't even go a mile a day. Snail's pretty slow.
I mean, if his one goal and he can't die is just to go to you, I feel like he would just be going to you as fast as possible. So I mean, I
He's
feel like
probably
maybe
pretty dedicated.
Yeah, like that's
true.
like an invincible snail with a
Just
stiff
one,
vendetta.
Just one lot in life.
Stiff vendetta.
I would just put a line of salt around my house.
just hold it. Just hold the mic for the rest of the thing.
Sorry, everybody.
Are they scared of, or they don't like salt?
You ever put
Yeah,
snail on a
remember-
salt?
yeah, I remember seeing that.
Put
Now. They, like,
salt on a
bubble up.
slug or a snail.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
absolute horrible
that's like
torture,
what-
but it's funny to watch them.
That's what like
Did they
psychopaths
die from
in
it?
Yeah.
would do. You go to outdoor ed and some psycho's always trying to put salt on a slug.
We're gonna watch this kid for a few years, see where he goes.
Or like touch one of its eyes and go like, it goes in.
Yeah.
Shut
I haven't-
Damn, I don't know the last time I saw a snail. Why do I feel
Oh,
like as a kid I saw snails all the time.
In the morning
you're,
when
like,
I go to
outside.
work,
Yeah,
there's a
let's-
shitload out there. It's like cold and misty out there on my walkway. You just see a bunch of them in their little
Yeah.
paths. I'm like, oh,
When's the last? I guess I used to like walk to
like when it rains, they go ape shit.
I used to see them a lot in Tahoe. I just like people would just run over
Are all
them.
the snails dying? Why haven't I seen a snail recently?
I mean, snails are pests. I hope they go away. Snails are kind of
Yes.
shitty. They ruin your garden.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be livings in the
Would eat
bushes.
snails, birds.
Birds like lizards and shit.
Humans.
How do you?
I actually had an
French.
escargot at Left Bank like 5 days ago.
Yeah, it's
I wonder how snails like fuck.
Escargot is good because it just tastes like butter and garlic.
Yeah, it was literally just like literally a buttery garlic ball.
Escargot.
Yeah, it just tastes like butter and garlic and.
Yeah.
I think like snails like lay eggs and then the eggs get fertilized. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I know snail.
Yeah,
Pretty
sounds
sure
right.
that's how it works.
Because you never see like a baby snail, right? Like is the shell? Do they grow that or
It
they
grows
find
with
it?
them. They're
Yeah.
like a slug basically, and then they grow the shell as they go. What do you mean you just
they're not
find
like-
shell? They're not like hermit crabs. They're not like, no, they
There's
no.
one right
They
for
grow
the
their own
picking.
because that's why you can't take them out. You can't pull a snail out of its shell or it'll fucking die. Obviously, well you can, but it's gonna kill it. But yeah, that's enough about snails.
So you all would take it. I'm glad you like that one.
Yeah.
All right. The last one. You get $1 billion with a B, but every month for the rest of your life, you have to eat one raw live goldfish.
Oh, without
Oh,
I'll eat one a day.
100%.
I'll eat one a day for
yeah,
$1
I would
billion.
do
I
one
would
a
eat.
day.
I would eat 10 a day.
Yeah.
For $1 billion.
I would literally at one point it would be like, all right, goldfish in a blender,
Yeah.
done. Just
Okay, what if I made it into like I would
do it for $1 million.
like a fucking like I don't know what other like a fish this big. What would be a fish this big?
people eat fish every fucking day, Lardo. You know what my business revolves around? Like
No, but I'm saying raw.
sushi.
Yeah, but literally you can't even prepare. You literally gotta get the fish and just eat it.
It's still wiggling
I'll
around.
do it.
you can't do anything. You
We're
gotta
not
eat
talking
the
about
eyes.
sushi grade
$1 billion
tuna here.
I would have somebody like massaging my legs while I do this. Like, this is great. Like,
I'm just saying.
I'm taking it.
Yeah, that's a good one,
100%.
but I think I would take it
I'm doing it.
for a bill.
You can be like
Have you
90.
ever-
90
I'm
you
just
ever eaten a
imagining just got a
goldfish?
live trout. Just
yeah, a live trout. You literally
Yeah, that would
every
probably be
every,
doable too.
after a while,
every day
boom.
for a month.
No big deal.
You'd get used to it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
some nice guts.
Eating
Yeah, I would-
goldfish is no problem. Just
I would
goes
probably.
right
do. I
down.
mean, the goldfish part you can just
Sounds
swallow.
like you're
so
speaking
you don't
from
even have to
experience.
chew.
Swims in your stomach.
I should have
acid,
made it a
wishing
goldfish.
for death.
I should have made it something
Instantly
you could
dies.
chew, but yeah. But
No,
yeah,
it
you
definitely
could
doesn't
say
instantly
you have to
die.
When it hits your
You have to chew
stomach,
it.
I feel like it's definitely alive for enough time to be like, this fucking hurts. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
maybe.
the stomach acid is probably killing it, not instantly.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's a terrible, slow, agonizing death. If anything, just like
Yeah, that would
inhale it,
suck.
like trying to breathe that,
Yeah.
like stomach acid and gills. I feel like those don't go well together.
Swimming around in your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
David Blaine does that with frogs. He'll like keep them in like a compartment in his stomach.
well,
where
David
it's
Blaine
not-
is fucking weird.
It's not in his ass. It's not like touching his acid, stomach acid. And then like he'll like burp him up, be like, "Hey, look at this!" Like Margot Robbie, like and like have a fish on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Or, I mean, like a frog.
I wonder
like
if he,
2 or
like-
3. You haven't seen this?
No,
I've seen
He
that.
probably like
Oh my
swallowed
God.
like a balloon or something.
Yeah.
Like with
He
it,
literally
so
just
it's, like,
keeps it in there
encased.
for like months.
No.
No.
A live frog?
Yes.
He can't be in his body for months living.
Not
way.
maybe months, but like a week, a couple. Like, trust me, there's a guy back in like the 1800s that literally did this exact same thing.
It's probably an illusion. It's probably
No, it's not. It's literally real fucking like frogs and shit. He has this thing where his stomach where he swallows your ring, swallows it, gets a shirt hanger, like a metal one with just the wire, unwires it, makes it into a loop like this, and then ties it off at the end. You see what I'm saying? So loop,
Yeah.
and he ties off.
It's a big oval.
Go like that. He puts it in his mouth. It comes out, and the ring is on the fucking thing.
like,
We'll
scoops it out
show
of
you
his
the video
stomach.
after this. It is.
I believe
He
you,
is
dude.
absolutely absurd.
He does some insane stuff.
Yeah. So if
Such
he
a
can do
weirdo.
that, I'm pretty sure he can hold a frog in his stomach for a week.
Some of those things, some of those things are absolutely bizarre. Like, first of all, how do you even fucking think of that act? Like, I'm gonna swallow something.
Why would you want to do it in the first place?
Because no one does that. It's weird. It makes because people know who
He's like
David
a
Blaine is
different
because of stuff
human,
like
bro.
that.
He's
weird.
like next level magic.
Yeah,
Real
just
magic.
illusion or whatever you want to call it.
He had Harrison Ford pick out a card on a deck, and he's at his house. He's like, "Give me that orange over there." Like he cuts into the orange, like perfectly not cut orange. Cuts into it. The card that Harrison Ford said was in the orange, like folded up.
Dude, it's crazy.
Like what? Like some of these things you physically there's no explanation. Like how the fuck does that happen? The orange was literally not cut before.
Yeah,
Like,
it was some
a
of those
complete
things where
crime.
people like open on like America's Got Talent or whatever, and then like the last one is like, oh, by the way, Judge, open your wallet, and it's like here's the fucking card. I'm like, how
Sometimes
do
I
they
see
do
that,
that
I'm like,
shit?
they've got to be in on it. Like,
Or
they've
so,
got-
I don't.
but
I
then
know.
it's
Like,
like,
I
they're
don't
probably
want to
not.
say that, but like,
Yeah.
what? Like, how the fuck does that?
It's got to be
exactly
some
the same thing
elaborate-
about the
yeah,
orange.
some
Like,
elaborate
crazy.
fucking plot.
yeah, like it must. Some of them must be like planned, really, like months in advance. Like,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
there has to be someone in on it at some point
Yeah.
who's like doing, planting the orange or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
also guessing the
exactly.
card right when like how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, right? I mean, maybe
think it's
before
gotta
he
be
did
like-
the
Maybe
trick,
he has like,
gotta be like
50,
sleight of hand.
52
Yeah,
items,
it's gotta
all
be
in
sleight
the
of
52
hand.
pieces of
Like,
fruit in his
something like
house.
that
Like, give
has
me
to be-
that
has to
apple.
be
Yeah,
sleight of
yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Like,
Is
as
this your
he's
card?
opening up the orange, he somehow is sliding a card into the orange and pulling it out. Like that's got to be sleight of hand.
Yeah.
These people's the way they
They
can,
like
the way they can,
distract you
the way they
and,
can
like-
distract.
No,
and
but
do
it's
that
all
shit
like
is
on video.
nuts.
Like I'm literally watching him cut it up, and like he opens it, the cards in it.
We're gonna watch it after this.
yeah, I definitely want to
Oh
watch
boy,
that.
I'll watch it later. You guys would love some of his skits.
I've seen a bunch of
They're
David Blaine
absurd.
stuff. It's absolutely
He
crazy.
beat like the world record for like holding your breath the longest.
Mm-hmm.
He held it for what? Look, I'll look it up. I want to say it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, he was in
Like
the water
something
for
absurd.
a crazy amount of time.
How long?
9 days, 12 hours.
Yeah, he was in there a week. So, okay, never mind. 17 minutes.
That's still absolutely absurd.
It's definitely not the world record, but that's a long time.
Yeah, some free divers hold their
Yeah,
breath for
exactly.
like
long was
30
it?
Yeah,
minutes.
17 minutes.
That's really long.
But that's like
And there's
that's like enough time to like actually think about things underwater, and then be like, I have to breathe now.
there's
fuck,
there's certain like
That's
tribes
yeah.
in like Southeast Asia who like they literally have specifically built different lungs just over evolution, and like they go free diving for swimming or like to go fishing, and they can hold their breath for like an hour.
the
Just,
video
like, have
is
different
pretty
lungs than us.
absurd, him doing this.
Yeah.
On April 30th, 2008, he appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show and attempted the Guinness Book of World Record for holding his breath the longest, and he succeeded for 17 minutes and 4 seconds and set a new world record for oxygen-assisted static apnea, which means, like, I guess,
could have like pumped oxygenated rich blood into him somehow.
let me look up the definition of that. I've never fucking even heard of that before.
Yeah.
For 4 months, David held the Guinness World Record for oxygen assisted static apnea, holding your breath after breathing pure oxygen.
There it is.
There you go.
You just huff an oxygen tank, get your blood full of fucking oxygen, and you just
Oh, yes.
zone out and think of nothing but white space.
Did he
for a
try it
second.
also using just natural air, or was it always
I bet he
Nah,
could
I
hold
think
his
it's
breath for like 5
Probably
minutes.
natural air.
yeah
It's just so
rather than pure?
He did something recently where like he went up like on a balloon, like a thing
balloon?
of no, like a handful of like giant like weather balloons,
like up, like the movie
Yeah,
Up.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I've seen that too.
literally. And he went like way up there, like to the point where he's like needs like a oxygen mask or some
Holy
shit.
shit!
Jesus.
Then he just like skydived from there or whatever.
They just let go.
Yeah.
That's
Then he just popped the balloon.
That dude is
fucking
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah, pretty
Jeez.
gnarly.
Pretty wild.
What the hell?
You keep going up, you pass out, you're just like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
bye.
dead. Yeah.
See you later, everybody else.
Wow, that's crazy. David Blaine's an alien.
Oh, that is pretty wild. Speaking about high places, there's a place in Dubai that broke another Guinness World Record for the highest outdoor infinity pool at 964 feet
That's pretty high up
above
there.
like ground level, and it's it's in Dubai, and there's like a small picture of
Isn't
it.
like
but-
the Statue of Liberty like
like-
fucking like 500 feet?
Yeah, I think so.
That's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
It's way
Pretty
up
dope
there.
though.
There's a
77
sick
floors.
Does it have a
pool
clear bottom?
in Singapore too. There's
Yeah.
the hotel. It looks
yeah.
like it has like it's basically like 3 towers and it looks like there's like a surfboard sitting on top of it.
Huh.
Those 3 towers and there's a giant pool up there.
Damn, that's
pretty
wild.
insane.
We gotta get in Dubai.
They don't
Pretty
sell
wild.
alcohol. They don't sell alcohol there except in like a couple hotels.
Really?
That's crazy.
I feel like for like tourism they would want.
The hotels are where you go. Your tours go to.
Oh, man.
Yeah, spend way more money at our hotel. You don't need other
That's crazy.
shit.
Probably also like tariff prices, super taxed,
I
expensive.
literally just saw today like 6 Ukrainian models just got deported back to the Ukraine for like posing nude.
Oh, I
on their-
saw that.
On
I
their
saw
hotel
that.
back
Oh,
balcony
yeah,
in Dubai,
what?
That's funny.
and like they could have gotten arrested for and had like a 6-year jail sentence. If they really
Indecency.
wanted to impose it, but they just deported them instead. So
Yeah, I'd just be like, just get out of my fucking country.
yeah.
That's
Way
that's
easier,
pretty
way cheaper in the
absurd.
long run for everybody. Just get the fuck out of here.
Please do us all a favor. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I mean, like, why do they care? Like, if it's like whatever, like why
Because
do-
it's like
It's like a
about to be
religious
Ramadan
state.
Yeah.
or something.
Oh,
and
I
it's-
didn't think
they're
about
super-
that,
they're
yeah.
You know how, like,
super
women, like,
religious.
Wear like the whole
It's basically-
gown,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
hide their
It's
face. and
Ukrainian
stuff,
models
like,
are the opposite of
that makes sense. That makes sense.
women from
yeah.
the Emirates.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Damn.
True.
Well, I got one other little funny story. Just when Trooper Rick Morgan pulled over an SUV going about 51 kilometers per hour and drifting across lanes on Highway 15 near Utah in May, he expected to find a driver who was either severely impaired or having a medical emergency. Instead, he discovered a 5-year-old perched on the edge of the driver's seat, his feet barely reaching the pedals and his head just clearing the dashboard. The child the child took the keys of the car. His teenage sister was gone. They're all napping. And he later told the officers that he was going to California to buy a Lamborghini with $3 in his wallet. At least he was driving in the right direction.
Oh my
That is
god,
insane.
that's hilarious.
Like, what, a 5-year-old?
That reminds me of that old YouTube video of the kid who like steals his grandma's car.
Oh yeah, he's
And
like, I want to do hit rat shit in my
Yeah, I like
pants.
to do that things with my friends. He smokes with cigarettes.
Dude, how does like
insane.
a 5-year-old even get that idea in their head that that's okay?
Or just the balls to do it.
Yeah.
Like I would be like, hell no. Like
Yeah, I feel like I would, I would crash immediately.
yeah.
Wouldn't know where to go. Wouldn't know
Yeah.
how to do anything.
Am I going the right direction on this street? I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty smart 5-year-old.
yeah.
Or really stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a combination of both.
Yeah, combination of both. Street smarts. Well, anything else, guys? Before we end it for the day?
I don't think so.
Think of anything.
No.
I got nothing else for you.
There you go, kids.
There you go. Happy birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Tommy.
birthday, Tommy. We're going on this little boat cruise
Tommy
soon. Should be a
Bahama.
little fun time. It's our first time out in the
Something
bay.
Martha. What's the boat called?
Lovely Martha.
Lovely Martha.
Lovely Martha.
We're gonna go catch some halibut.
Yeah.
Freeze
Yeah,
our
you bring your
asses
fish
off.
pole.
Of course. I made that joke to Ben earlier. It's like, what if I just showed up with
really?
like bait? No. What if I showed up like bait and tackle? Like, I'm ready. I thought it was a fish party. Yeah, it was a fishing trip. That was a good
Oh my
idea,
God.
Tommy.
It's a fishing boat.
Tommy,
I
would
was surprised
die
everyone
if
really
you
wanted
did
to go.
That'd be so funny. What's Leo doing? He's just off the back fishing.
Ripping lips.
But you wouldn't be able to fish, right? Because if the boat's going,
I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna be going pretty
Troll.
fucking slow.
yeah. But
Troll
even if
the
it goes
back.
slow, could you?
Well, you could
fish
troll.
on the side if
Yeah,
it's
you could.
going?
You could.
even
That's what
catch
trolling is. You just put something in the back and it tows it. But probably
Tows it.
I mean, I don't imagine we're gonna be going fast. At one
No,
point,
yeah, probably going like 5 miles an hour.
yeah. I mean, you could realistically
We're
just
probably gonna go from the wharf
bob the
slowly
bottom
to the
around
bottom of the
for a little-
bridge and then
little
back.
jig or
That'll
something.
be
Yeah,
Live
yeah.
bait, you as you go along, you just bounce a weight on the bottom, a little thing attached to it.
I remember you in Tahoe, you showed
easy money.
me. You're like, this is how you get this line. They put this on top. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know who this is. Oh, well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Luke, thank you for coming on. It's a real pleasure
man.
having you. First time.
Glad I could make it.
Hell yeah. Thanks, LaBass. Thanks, Jackson,
Thank
being
you for
on.
having me.
And like always, like, subscribe. Let us know what you would like to see or talk about in future videos. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao.
See ya.